Hey, it's your man Charlie P. Caught about 71 pips on the Euro CAD today using my angel dust strategy, so we're definitely going to talk about that. But before we jump into that, let me shout out to Hango Trade. That's my preferred personal broker. If you do not have a personal account, you're trying to get some money stacked up to get funded or something, I suggest Hango Trade. Check out the link in my description. Go ahead and sign up with Hango Trade through that link to help your boy out, support my channel. You only need $10 to start, and you're looking at a broker with good spreads, good execution time, great payout time, and most of all, great customer service in case you do run into any issues. So definitely check them out. And keep in mind, anybody who signs up through my link and has a live account and you're trading on that live account actively, I'm going to include you in an invite pretty soon, probably within the next like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to do a live question and answer session / trading session because I'm gonna do it during the New York session. So in case something does set up while we're on the call, we can look at it together and maybe take that trade together. So just me showing a little extra love for those who showed a little extra love to me. But anyway, with all that said, man, let's jump into the video. All right, Monday morning, let's get the week started. So EuroCAD has already given me an angel dust setup, so I'm looking to buy this. I'm going to go ahead and go to the 15-minute time frame, and what I'm doing is waiting on price to come down and grab my 50 EMA, and then we will buy the EuroCAD. So yeah, okay, we're down to our entry point, so let's hop in that. Let's see, stop loss. Let's just do 20 pips. Okay, so let's find a TP, take profit point. So let's go to H4 and zoom out. Dang. All the way over here. All right, well, me. So the next major zone on H4 is gonna be here. Then I guess I can just stretch that out. Crap, let me zoom out some more. Stretch that over this way. So that's pretty much my zone. You see about how many pips that is. So from our entry to the zone, we got about 84, 85 pips. So I think I'm gonna just go for 100 pips even, and that'll be pretty much the middle of the zone. There, right? Yep, that's 100 pips. All right, so that's what we're gonna do is go for 100 pips and see what we can do. But so far so good. We got a sniper entry, so that's what's up, and we'll hope this plays out in our favor. We'll come back in a couple hours and I'll break down the entirety of the strategy once we are able to let this move some more. All right, we back. A little update. As you see, we are risk free. Also, as you see, I entered an additional entry, another 5 lots down here because price came down a little bit further under my 50 EMA. And so I felt comfortable going ahead and entering an additional entry because, and this is just another little something I picked up on. I was actually watching ICT's free training that he has for 2022. And he talks about how, and I might say this wrong because I don't study ICT like that. This was just, I was bored. I kept hearing about ICT, and you know, it's like, let me just see what he's talking about. But he said something, I was like, that's kind of how I enter my trades, but just I just look at it differently. But he said basically when it's you have a wick here and a wick here, so you have a space between these wicks or this gap, then that gap kind of needs to get filled, and that's what happened here. This came down, it filled that gap by hitting where this wick was, and then it goes up from there. So if you really want to get super sniper entries, that's something that you can kind of look out for. But that matches the way that I enter my trades, basically, where I just say I want to get in on the opposite side of the 50 EMA, which I'll get into it here in just a little bit. So I could have gotten a better entry looking at it that way. Just throwing that out there for anybody who might want to have a better idea how to get an even more sniper entry. But as you see, our entry was really good. We had very minimal drawdown, so we're in good shape. But let's jump into the angel dust strategy. So the first rule is that we want to make sure we're only taking a buy in this situation because H1 price is above our purple 144 EMA. So since we're above that, we're only looking to buy. The second rule is you want H1 to be hovering along that 10 EMA, just riding along that 10 EMA. And since we're looking to buy, we're looking for the market to go up, then we want the Ehlers Fisher under the 50 level down here. So we need this green line to be under the 50 since we're looking to go up. We want those to be opposing factors. The third thing, and this is something I kind of just added recently because, so like, for example, you see how prices up here in my overbought bands. Well, it's overbought in the bands, yes, but it's not overbought on the Ehlers Fisher. So I felt all right, like it still got room to go up. Had it been overbought on Ehlers Fisher, I probably would have sat it out. However, an easier way to look at that is simply to say, just go to H4, and wherever your entry is going to be, as long as your entry is not in the H4 bands, then you're probably safe. And so that's why I put that projected entry can't be in the H4 bands. Ours was not. So we're good. Now, the fourth rule, and this is the heart of angel dust. This is where we get angel dust from. PCP, peak center pass. Peak center pass. Say it with me. Peak center pass. But so really all we're doing here is looking for a W. Since we're looking to go up, M's and W's are not always obvious when you're looking at the candles. In this situation, it was a very obvious W, so we were grateful for that. But let's just go ahead and talk about it anyway. So at the top of our W, where we would start drawing it is here. So this is my peak. It comes down, it comes up to a center point. So I'm going to draw a line. Let me clear this out. I'm going to draw a line on my center point, which is the top of this green candle body. And then we simply need a pass candle. So it comes down and it comes up, and we have a candle, a H1 candle that closes past our center point, effectively giving us peak center pass, or PCP. So the other thing you want to make sure of is that your pass candle happens at the proper time of day. This pass candle, for me, it happened at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Or you can look at it as chart time, which would be 14. If I hover my crosshair over there and look down at the bottom, you see this 14 chart time. But yeah, the 6 a.m. Central Standard Time candle is when that happened. That was within the proper range of time. So everything is good to go. All my rules are met, which means the only thing I have left to do is take the entry. Now, all I like to do is go to the 15-minute time frame and wait on price to come down and grab my 50 EMA. And since I'm looking to buy this, then I want to get in on the bottom side of the 50 EMA. And this is what I was talking about when I was saying this is essentially what ICT is doing. It's just I look at it in a totally different way. But for anybody who is following ICT or knows about ICT, if you have a 50 EMA on your chart, that's an easy way for you to kind of get an idea that you're getting close to that point to fill that gap that he talks about. But anyway, shout out to ICT, man. But at this point, we're risk-free. We're simply waiting on the trade to hopefully hit our target, which we still have, let's see, about 40 pips left to go. And so hopefully we'll get that 40 pips. It's only 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I still have 5 hours for the market to do what it's going to do today. So I will probably give this maybe 2 to 3 more hours to move. We'll see. It doesn't have to hit my target. I mean, if I might end up getting out. We'll see how I feel. But I'm going to try to give it about 2 to 3 more hours to move to our target. And we will check back in a little bit. All right, ladies and gents, time to take profit because I'm out of patience for today. So let's see what we're working with. Dollar amounts looking good. Pippage, let's see, from here to, I'll just go off my bottom entry. So about 71 pips is what we caught. So I'm going to go ahead and secure that for $17,800. And we're going to call it a day. It's a good Monday, good start to the week. Hope y'all are having a good week as well, and just stay patient, wait on those setups and execute them when you see them. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one.